Hi, my name's Brian and I'm a uni student, and so I know what it's like to go through results day. I've gone through a couple of them. But results day is coming up pretty soon, and I wanted to make this video to kind of tell you, especially if you haven't gone through a results day yet, how they work and kind of what sort of things you should be ready for. This is going to be more specific to A-level results day because it is the biggest one that you remember, but other results day do kind of they do have the same kind of thing anyway. So let's get into it. So before the results day, I would say one important thing to do is to inform yourself. So, whilst you're at school, talk to your teachers, because different schools have different things about it. I had for my GCSE results day, I remember there was one point where they kept saying that it was going to be like you would get the whole year in a hall and then they would give out the envelopes one by one, and that didn't happen on the day. But, just make sure that you know what's going to happen, because not all schools do the same thing. So just, ask teachers, ask people. Plus, it can help because sometimes certain teachers are there on results day, so ask them if they're going to be there or whatever. So just to ease your process. Yeah, so it's also important to know what time to come in. That's a really important thing. Where to go, what you're doing. If you're doing your A-level results day, like I said, make sure that you know more than just the school. So the school is a small aspect of the A-level results day. If you're going to university or doing anything else with those results, then you need to know the other process. So what am I doing with the university or the people afterwards? Where do I go? Who do I tell? When do I tell them, sort of thing. So just make sure that you know that as well. My second thing to do before the results day that I would say is be realistic about the results. So for me, what I do after I've finished an exam is I completely forget what was in it. And I generally tend to remember what kind of mood I was in, but even that, I kind of by the time results day rocks around, I've completely just kind of forced that to the back of my mind and I've completely forgotten it. So I think it's good to remember what kind of mood you were in whilst you were doing the exam, or just after you came out of the exam, so that you remember whether it was good or not. There's no point stressing about it because the exam's been done, but just know how you were feeling at the time, and then that can help with when you open the envelope. You're not like, oh, this is way different to what I expected. Because I did that a couple of times. I completely sugarcoated how I did the exam, and then when I came out the exam, when I went in for the results, I was like, this was a lot worse than I expected. So these are the things that you should be doing on results day. So on results day, make sure you wake up early. I know it can be hard to wake up early, but most people, they tend to struggle sleeping anyway. But make sure you sleep at least a bit, because you don't want to be up the entire night freaking out about it, because it just won't work out. Especially if you've got stuff to do. Say if it was an A-level results day, you didn't get the grades you expected and you're going through a clearing or something, you don't want to have to do that whilst not completely on it, So make sure you get loads of rest and wake up early, especially with A-level results day and stuff, because the results come out fairly early and you want to be ahead of the curve with clearing and stuff. You want to make sure that you're in there first. Another thing to do is open your results where you're comfortable. So if you want to open it with friends, if you want to open it alone, just make sure that you open it somewhere that you're comfortable, somewhere that you don't mind. It's an emotional thing, so it can, you might not want to open it in certain places, but just make sure that you're comfortable with where you're opening it, and then that's fine. The third thing I would say is, if you're not happy with the results, talk to someone. So if it's borderline, or you're not sure if it's borderline, even if you're not sure if it's borderline, just make sure that you talk to someone and say, this doesn't feel right, this feels odd. Make sure that you always talk to someone about the results if you're not comfortable with them. If you don't feel like that was what you deserved and it was kind of close enough to what you deserved or something, make sure that you talk to them. If you want to go through clearing and or you've got a university and you want to look at another one or something like that, make sure you talk to someone, because there will always be someone there to talk to you on the day. So just make sure that you talk to them once you're there and you just get it all over with. And the last thing is just relax. Good or bad, you've got the results now. So you don't, that whole process of stressing that you had throughout the entire summer is over. So now you can actually enjoy your summer. Whatever you're going to do at the end of the summer, you can enjoy the summer anyway. Honestly, the summers that I'm waiting for my results, that time between doing the exams and getting the results, that always put a dampener on the entire summer, or on that bit of the summer. So afterwards was the actual time that you could enjoy the summer. So just enjoy your summer and don't stress out about anything. I hope this helped, and I hope you get the results that you want to get. Good luck with everything, and I'll see you soon. Bye.